everybody, and welcome back. Today I have another what sold video. I'm kind of switching it up a little bit. I used to post these on Mondays, but just due to my time constraints on Monday mornings, I'm switching these to Wednesdays. So every Wednesday I will have my what sold video for the previous week. So this week that we're going to be looking at will be September 11th through the 17th. I did run a sale on eBay. I think it was like 30 or 40% off a bunch of my summer items. I don't think that anyone bought anything from that sale, but it did seem like there were more people that were looking in my store, more watchers. So I think this week I'm going to do a 50% off and maybe just continue like 10% off in increments until like 70% on my summer stuff, just to potentially move it or get more eyes on my closet. So I will flip you around and we'll take a look. Okay, so for this week was for September 11th through the 17th on Mercari, just 4 sales, which seems to be pretty similar. And then on Poshmark, 17, a little bit lower. eBay, 8, which is a little bit higher. I ended up making on Mercari $93.76 for my profit. That's not including the cost of goods. We'll get to that in a little bit. Just a little bit short of 500 on Poshmark this week, and then 182.63 for eBay. Nothing on Depop. I really haven't been posting anything new there. I'm tempted to kind of maybe let that platform go. It's just if I had for my cross-listing service does not offer Depop, so that's mainly one reason I have to manually do it. So I'm not always uploading things there, and I don't know, like the demographic there is looking for a certain thing, and if you don't have that, it just seems to kind of be a waste of time because things just sit. So we'll see what I'm going to do there. Totals, my gross sales were $953.23. Totals for shipping with fees was $180.34, and then my cost of goods, I used an average. This month's average was, I believe, $318 per item, so that's $92.51. So I am taking home, after all fees, cost of goods, doesn't include my taxes that I put to the side, but $680.38 for 29 items sold, and that leaves me with an average sale price of $32.87. So now we'll look at a couple of the visuals. So starting on Poshmark, this was a Calvin Klein new with tag, just like a button-up blouse. This came from a flip lot. I was fine to see that go for $16. This I found at the bins, I thought with Halloween, and it was just kind of a cool wolf, like werewolf graphic shirt, extra large, that sold for $16. This one I had showed in a different what sold that it did sell on eBay. It was returned. The woman said it was a little bit too big. They paid shipping. That's how I have that set up. So then I relisted, and it sold for my full asking price of $40. This I got at Savers not too long ago. It's D&G Dolce & Gabbana tiger print dress. I think I originally had it listed for $300, which might be kind of high. And I sent an offer for $200, and they took that. Torrid, I don't know what's going on with the bras. I used to be able to get anywhere from like $30 to $40, and now it seems to be like 15, 20-ish if I'm lucky. I'm not sure if it's just because a lot of people aren't wearing push-up bras anymore, and it's more of like the comfort pullover sports bra that people are looking for. So going into the future, I don't know that I'm going to pick up Torrid in these type of bras unless it's more of like a substantial lingerie corset type thing. Athleta, I have had this forever. I think 2 or 3 years, and I sent an offer and someone accepted that for $23, so I was happy to see that go. I've had this for quite a while, Spring and Mercer. I'm not even sure of that brand. It's just like a crushed velvet top, sold for $8. These Merrell boots I bought, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. They were in really good condition, sold those for $30. These I bought last Sunday. They were a little dirty. I cleaned them up, put some of the Doc Marten Wonder Balm on them, and it really pulled out that cherry color in the brown. I had these originally listed for $50. Someone had been kind of going back and forth with me the same day, and we settled on $40. I probably could have just stuck with $50, but I do have so many shoes right now that I just need some room, and that was a quick flip within less than, I think, 5 hours those sold. Vince Camuto, this was a full price sale for $30. It's just like this draped neck top or dress. This I've had for a little while. It was a Slim Shady, like M&M the Rapper hoodie. I originally had it for $50. I think it's been relisted quite a few times. I ended up sending an offer for $25, and they seemed pretty excited that it's coming to them, so that's good. J. Crew, this is a wool sweater. This sold the same day I think it was listed for $25. I do actually have a bunch of these in different colors, all size medium, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to be selling shortly, hopefully, as we get into the cooler months, because they do seem to be having a bunch of people liking them. White House Black Market, this was just like a silver cami, sold for $16. I got this at the bins, probably cost me less than $1. Adore Me, this was new with tags, plus size, just kind of like a little sleep tank lingerie type thing, sold for $20. Chico's, this came in a flip lot. The lot is almost over, so I'm taking any offers I'm receiving, and I think this was a closet clear out that I did down to $12. Rachel Parcell, this came in a quick lot. I think my average cost of goods for this one would have been anywhere from $4 to $8. I've had it for a while. I've relisted it a bunch of times. It is only an extra small, so I did take an offer of $22. I've had this one for a long time too. Victoria's Secret, it's the gold label, her vintage label here. This is the one you want to look for. It really does seem to depend on what the item is, though. I've had some that sell like immediately and some that take a while. I was kind of surprised that this one did take a while. It's this really pretty, like ivory cream, like embossed floral slip dress. But it did sell for $40 on an offer, so happy to move that. These are Roan by Bed Stew. I bought these along with those Ugg boots last Sunday. These sold for full asking price within the week. This I've had for a while. I got it at the bins. It's just a vintage brand, plus size floral button-up long sleeve. Definitely for fall. This I've had for a while. Trixie, I don't think it's anything special. Probably like a juniors type brand. It kind of has that corset look to it with the mesh skirt, sold for $17. Lululemon, this was from a flip lot. I originally had it at $55. I just kept dropping the price. Somebody offered me $23 and I took it. Now on to eBay. This is also from a flip lot. J. Crew. Originally I had it for $25. They offered me $15. I took it. It's a size small. It's just a sleeveless blouse. Nothing too special with that. And it was, I'm not sure where they're from because it was an international sale. So that one is good to go. These Lee plaid, I don't know if they were pull-on or if they had a zipper. Might just been pull-on, like stretch work pants. These I had listed for $25. I think somebody offered me $18 or $19, which totally okay with that. I think I only paid $2 for them. This was another one from the J. Crew flip lot. Someone paid the full asking price of $19. And I was surprised because this is kind of like a yellow that screams summer to me. So I don't know, maybe they needed it for a certain look. This was a Y2K vintage Abercrombie shirt. Someone did pay a full asking price of $30 and it did have some flaws. This one was pre-owned, so it must have gotten washed and there was a little bit of bleeding between the two colors. Hopefully they read that in The description. This is like a black embossed dress, and I think they offered me either 18 or 19. I've had this for a while. This I got at the bins, so I was happy to move that. Marshall Fields. This is a suede leather jacket. I know like the buttery leather seems to be more in for this fall, but this was a full price sale, I believe, of $50. They paid almost $10 in shipping, so that was great. I had only paid $1.99 for that on clearance. Talbots, this I think they took an offer for $55, and it was like a tweed plus size jacket. So Talbots, I don't pick up just anything. Definitely plus size is better, and new with tag if you can find it. And then this was something I picked up at Savers. I always like to take a look at the linens, the bedding. This was a 1971 Snoopy Peanuts pillowcase, just one, and someone paid $15.99 plus shipping. So looking at this week, things were okay. It seems to kind of be the new norm in this amount that I'm making. I am doing a couple different things to try and get more eyes in my closet. Like I said earlier, with eBay, I am running the sale. I'm also taking some inventory that I was originally going to take to Plato's or send a thread up, and I'm just throwing them up on auction anywhere from $2.99 to like $8.99 starts. So I'm hoping that will also get some more traction going in my store to help with my eBay. Poshmark, I'm not really doing anything different. I know last week and the week before, the service that I use for sharing my closet, I had issues like all week. So I don't know if maybe that affected some of my sales. So that seems to be better now as of this weekend and this morning. So fingers crossed that that helps. I have been listing a lot more fall items, so jackets, jeans, boots, and those are higher priced. So I'm hoping that that will also help with the Poshmark and the other platforms. Mercari, I can't really do anything different on there. They don't offer very many promotions or anything like that. It's just kind of sending offers. So I do that every once in a while just because that's my least. I don't get very many sales on Mercari. So if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing so that you don't miss my other what solds. I do have a couple unboxing videos that will be coming out in the next couple weeks. So yeah, thanks for hanging out.